Hey guys, I hope you folks having a great day so far. Now, yesterday I came across an article, but before I mention the article, back in March, on the 15th of March, if you want to go through um, my platform, whatever platform you followed me on, and I did a video on the location on the West Coast where you're actually going to find volcanic eruption. Where you're going to actually find there's going to be three areas on the West Coast where you're actually going to see. Um, Certain seismic activity, certain volcano eruption. Actually, two on the west coast, one in Alaska. I did mention Alaska, which is Mount Spurs, which basically on the verge of erupting. But there is also two locations, which is one is there's an underground volcano, sorry, getting ready to erupt off the coast of Oregon. This volcano is basically sitting right next to the Cascade subduction zone. Experts are worried because if this thing goes off, it could send seismic activity along the Cascade subduction zone, which have the possibility to create a megathrust quake, 9.0 magnitude and bigger, which then lead to a tsunami, a 90 plus feet tsunami headed towards the west coast. That's not a good sign. Scientists are not worried about the volcanic eruption. What they're worried about is triggering a megathrust earthquake. The next location was basically in Washington State, Mount St. Helens. But let's go back to the underground volcano that's getting ready to erupt off the west coast, folks. There's a lot of ground swelling happening right now, and experts are watching it, keeping a very keen eye on this location. And I've warned 2 months ago that this was getting ready to happen, and now it's happening. If you basically get on Google, type in underwater volcano on the west coast getting ready to erupt, you'll see tons of articles starting basically last weekend. They're getting the word out, guys. The west coast is not looking good. This is if this volcano erupt, it's just going to create bigger seismic activity. It's not if, it's when, and it's coming. It's basically any day now. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be on May 28th that I've been telling you to mark. So, folks, get yourself ready. And New York got hit with a east of New York out in the water got hit 5.6 magnitude. That's not a good sign, folks. All right, you see what's going on? Things are changing, and you guys need to adjust to these changes, folks. East east of New York City, out in the water, got hit 5.6 magnitude. If it goes all the way up to 9.0 in that location, tsunami, tsunami. This is the reason why I keep mentioning this location. It wasn't on land in New York City. It's way out in the water. But guys, if a 9.0 magnitude hit, that part of the East Coast is gone. So it's not just the West Coast. The East Coast is also have the potential of getting hit by a tsunami. And this is our reality, folks. Whether you want to accept it or not, this is what's happening. Once again, underground volcano is getting ready to erupt off the West Coast, off the coast of Oregon. A lot of ground swelling happening right now, and I did mention this 2 months ago. And here it started to unfold. First of all, over there in Alaska, Mount Spurs, underground volcano off the coast of Oregon, and Mount St. Helens over there in Washington State will have volcanic eruption, folks. I'll keep you guys posted as much as I can, and this is basically what I have for you so far. Not just the seismic activity that's happening over there in California. You guys are getting ready for a volcanic eruption off the coast of Northern California and Oregon, and it's not if, it's just a matter of when. Thank you so much for always watching my video, folks. Ciao. Have a wonderful day.